Our Federal Emergency Action Plan is centered on establishing a unified command and a high-capacity administrative immigration processing center at the Minnesota State Fairgrounds. The goal is a proportional, temporary, and lawful intervention that can process immigration cases efficiently despite local resistance. By repurposing the fairgrounds and the adjacent university campus as a large-scale processing hub under federal jurisdiction, we create a controlled environment where due process is upheld on-site by immigration judges and officers. In essence, this is an emergency federal enforcement surge that treats the issue as a civil administrative operation rather than a punitive occupation. Under the emergency authorities invoked, the federal government assumes temporary jurisdiction over these facilities strictly to execute federal law where state cooperation has failed. This framework enables a unified civilian command, predictable security, and continuous administrative throughput, all without permanently seizing state property or altering its civilian character. Rather than relying on a single building, we deliberately combine the fairgrounds' crowd-handling infrastructure with the university's office and dormitory capacity to create a flexible, professional administrative ecosystem for high-volume processing. We are executing this plan through a phased implementation and escalation protocol, a bureaucratic deployment model, not a combat operation. By treating this mission as an administrative process-driven challenge, we emphasize service, verification, and due process at every step, reserving coercive enforcement as a clearly defined last resort. Each phase of the operation builds on the previous one, providing off-ramps for compliance and escalating consequences only for non-compliance. Early phases focus on outreach and voluntary compliance, later phases on judicial enforcement, creating a predictable gradient that encourages cooperation and strengthens the legitimacy of enforcement actions.